Broadcasting live from 401 North Market Street in downtown Frederick. Named by Reader's Digest as one of the most beautiful main streets in America, this is live from Studio 401. It's the show where anything can happen, and usually does. So buckle up, crank it loud, and join us, because the fun starts now on Live from Studio 401.
Oh, well, hello.
Hey, not from Studio 401.
Yeah, we're live, not from Studio 401 this afternoon, but that's okay. How you doing?
I'm a little tired, but pumping it. I'm right outside Pittsburgh.
Very nice. Okay. So Randy had to drive back to Ohio today to finish up all the stuff for his apartment and officially be done with that chapter and full-time right here in Frederick, Maryland.
Yeah, officially drop the keys off, do this. This is going to be the first time, fingers crossed, in my lifetime that I'm going to get some or all of my security deposit back.
I love how you're not banking on all of it.
I'm not. Yeah, I mean, something's always going to happen. They'll be like, "Oh, you didn't." There's a hole in the wall that was $700.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I love always how they do that, right?
Yeah, I had to send them the receipt for the carpet cleaning because they're like, "Well, we need a receipt because otherwise we charge you $500." I'm like, "Geez."
Yeah, the carpet's cleaned. You hired somebody to come in and clean, which is awesome, and they were doing that now, right?
Yeah, she's actually there now.
Okay, very good, very good. And so that is officially done.
Yes, official, and I'm glad because it's I knew I had to go basically drive there, do a couple things, take the cable box back, do a couple things, come back, and it was going to be a pain in the rear. And now it's almost done.
I'm playing around. They have these great Halloween backgrounds that we can add to our show, being the eve of Halloween.
Yeah.
And,
That's a good one. I like that one.
Oh, look at this. Woo!
Oh,
I like
spooky.
it. Yeah, trick or treat party. There we go. Okay, I like it. I like it so much. Oh, wait, look at this. Oh, we got I like that too. My goodness. Let's see.
It just keeps going.
Oh, yes. There we go.
It just keeps going.
Oh, yeah. I like that other one better. Oh, that's cute. That's cute. All right. So you are driving back your ETA to get into Maryland. You said what, about 9 o'clock?
Yeah, about 8:30, 8:45, somewhere in there. But yeah, so
tell everybody about your little nap in the truck.
Well, so it's funny because for the last 20 years, I've gotten up at 3:30 in the morning pretty easily because I've done morning drive radio. But for the last month and a half, I've been averaging getting up at about 7, which is like sleeping in 4 hours. It's insane.
Yeah.
But today I had to go back to my old schedule. I didn't do 3:30. I did 4. And because I wanted to get up early, drive out there, get all this stuff done, turn around, come home. And gotta be honest, about 3 hours into my journey, I almost fell asleep on the highway. I was so tired. My body was giving up. But the nice thing about the Pennsylvania Turnpike is it's super expensive. The other nice thing is they have these little, they have the oases where you can get gas. But in Pennsylvania, they have these offshoots where you can just go over to the side of the road. A lot of trucks go over there and park and do whatever. And they're meant for everybody. You can be in a car, you can be in it doesn't matter. But I got so tired, I was like, you know what, I'm gonna be responsible. I feel like I want to doze off. So that's super dangerous. So I'm gonna pull off and then I'll just rest. And so I pulled off and I was, I guess, a little more tired than I thought because I fell asleep for a little while and I was woken up to a pop, 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 pop on my window. And I'm like, oh my God. And I looked out and it was an ambulance with the lights on. And a guy's like, are you okay? And I'm like, yeah, dude, I'm just sleeping. I was tired. He's like, oh, we got a lot of calls about you, buddy. And I'm like, what do you mean a lot of calls? I'm just a guy in a black truck minding my own business, by the way.
Well, number one, first of all, thank you to all those truckers who thought something might have been wrong. I mean, none of them actually tried to wake you, but, they at least called the authorities to see if you were okay. I think you just need a little sign in your window that says "just taking a snooze," a little tired.
Yeah, I have like a do not disturb thing I can put on the window.
That's right. That's right.
Yeah, but
hang it like from the hotel. Hang it on your door handle.
Yeah, exactly. The thing is, though, it shocked me so much awake that I've been awake ever since. So, I mean, I guess it was a good.
If it did nothing else, it got the heart moving. You gotta love it.
Love it. It did.
Well, we are wrapping up the Good Morning Frederick countywide adult egg hunt, the Halloween egg hunt that's going on right now. We did an official tally, Mama Cone and I. There are 128 out of 300 that have not yet been turned in, but I do believe most of them have been found. So for those people who are like, oh my God, where are they left? I don't know. I believe that they've all been recovered. Now we're just waiting for people to come into 401 North Market Street sometime before Sunday at 4 p.m. in order to claim. The $500 is still outstanding. That one was outstanding until the very last minute in the spring. We've got a couple big prizes that are still sitting there, including the basket from the Beth Oler Group, which includes a Monocacy Crossing gift card. Lots of other things as well. Gift cards from the Red Horse, Maryland Lottery scratch-offs, Good Morning Frederick merch. So 128 is all we have left. And I think we're going to end up finishing almost like we did last year with about 75 not turned in but found. And we'll see how that goes on Sunday.
It always kills me, the people that find the eggs but then don't turn them in.
Well, there was a girl, I can say this because this is the afternoon show, which is a little bit more straightforward than our morning show. But so a lady came in yesterday and said, yeah, I was walking into this office building and saw an egg and thought, maybe it's laced with fentanyl. And I'm like, oh my God, what? This is where we've gotten now. This is where we are. And she said, I'll wait. And if it hasn't been picked up when I come back out, I will pick it up. And I was like, oh, so it wasn't so worried about the fentanyl part. I don't know why.
Well, but that fentanyl will just wash right off my 10 minutes in the store. That's, yeah. Wasn't too worried about the fentanyl when we walked back outside. But that's fine.
Right. Gaining her courage, I guess, and a little bit of something to grab up her egg. But, yeah, she got a prize, and it was kind of funny. So there you go.
Yeah. Well, you know what? That's good. That's good. And she did not get any fentanyl, so she was a winner.
She did not. No fentanyl on my eggs at all. I like this little guy here. So we're not going to do a terribly long show today, but there are a couple of stories that I do want to, well, there's a couple of things I want to share. Number one, I want to, you posted a, let me get this thing off. Somebody's messaged me on social media. Okay, here we go.
Oh,
and,
boy.
yeah, I know. You gotta love it when that happens. You posted a reel this morning, and we're gonna watch it right here. Let me just.
Well, hold on. Before you watch it, I want to set it up.
Okay, go ahead.
So I'm on a road trip, and I never leave a road trip without Diet Mountain Dew.
Right.
In fact, I stock Diet Mountain Dew because I'm kind of crazy, so I always have a few. And you can tell Diet Mountain Dew because it's weird. A lot of places, even like some 7-Elevens, they'll have Mountain Dew, but they won't have Diet Mountain Dew. It's something I've never understood my entire life. So you got to be careful. You always look for the lime green cap. In fact, when I open up, if I'm at Sheetz and I open up the thing and I see a bunch of dark green caps, I know they don't have Diet Mountain Dew because why? Diet Mountain Dew has that. It's the lime green cap. That's how you can tell it's Diet Mountain Dew.
Okay.
So this morning, it's dark because I'm leaving at 4:00 in the morning. I've got my Diet Mountain Dews. I'm feeling good. I'm drinking, and I'm getting this weird aftertaste in my mouth, and I'm like, what is happening? Roll the tape.
All right, so I'm on a road trip, and anybody that knows Diet Mountain Dew, just by looking at it, what you got there. But I kept getting a weird aftertaste after I finished all that Diet Mountain Dew right there. And you can tell because of the bright green label. Mountain Dews have the dark green label. And I was like, why does this taste weird? And what is going on, Mountain Dew?
Oh my
Why
God.
is Mountain Dew putting lime green on the labels? This is false advertising. I haven't drank a Mountain Dew in 10 years. But I've had a million Diet Mountain Dews. Well, this one, completely full, wasted. Why is Mountain Dew making Mountain Dew with the lime green label? What the hell is going on? Somebody explain this to me.
Oh my
All right,
God.
so I'm on a road trip,
the
and
lid
anybody that
is not the right color. What the heck?
It looks now. This is a Diet Mountain Dew. You can see right there. It says
Yes.
Diet. So I had to go to another store, but those are Mountain Dews, and they had like hundreds of them. I don't know what. I mean, it has to. I'm telling you, somebody made a mistake because these have been lime green for 20 years.
That is nuts. We might have to tag Mountain Dew in the comments there and see
Did
what the
anybody-
heck is happening. That's just craziness.
Yeah. I was like, it tasted a little weird, and I'm like, what is going on? And so it's the second place I've been to. It's now confirmed. I was at Sheetz. That's where I got those. And then yesterday I was in Walmart, or 2 days ago, and Walmart has them in the front with Mountain Dew. Looks exactly like this, but it's Mountain Dew, not Diet Mountain Dew. The Diet Mountain Dews actually had a gray cap on them now, so I don't know what's going on.
Oh
but,
my gosh. There should be a warning label put out
Well,
with that when you
I
change
know.
that.
It's dark. I'm drinking, and all of a sudden, I had 700 grams of sugar. I'm like, what is going on? So it was so weird. But did anybody? I haven't checked out that reel yet. Is there any? Can we shed any light on the Mountain Dew mystery?
I'm going to tag a couple people I know that work for Pepsi and see what's going on. Because isn't that a Pepsi product?
Yeah, it is.
Yeah. Steve Nill works for
Yeah,
Pepsi.
yeah.
We're going to have to
Yeah.
send that to him and see what he says.
Yeah, we got to get on Steve Nill's ass for this. I'm actually blaming him.
Yeah. In his defense, he's just a driver, so it's all good. It's all good.
Yeah,
All
well-
right, and then there's this story. This is the monkeys. Let's see. This is on Fox News. Escaped. It was in Mississippi. Oh my
Yeah.
God! Craziness.
Oh my God.
Oh, they're so,
All right, so-
cute though.
Well,
But you were
here's the
telling
thing
me
that's
they
well,
killed them.
they did. Well, here when that stops, I'll tell you because I can't hear. But so here's the problem. Those are Reese's monkeys.
Oh,
Reese
where-
monkeys. Monkeys are specifically were going to be delivered from Baylor University. They're lab monkeys. They're Reese's monkeys. Typically, that's the one they do all the testing on, like at Fort Detrick, by the way. That's
Yeah.
so. These monkeys will typically be injected and we're not saying it's right or wrong. I think it's terrible actually, but with AIDS or with hepatitis or with some sort of whatever to see how they react. So the weird thing is they found all these monkeys. The ones that they found, they have instantly killed and already incinerated. And now they're telling everybody they were perfectly fine, which just sounds like the beginning of Outbreak. If you ever watched that movie, that's exactly
Right.
what happened.
So I'm wondering if they found them all.
No, I think there's
Sorry.
still 3 missing.
Oh, great. There we
So-
go.
But when they find them, they instantly, euthanize them and then they incinerate them. Why? So there's no evidence of anything. Yeah, they didn't have it. These were perfectly healthy, actually. Okay,
Right.
we got
Right.
right.
Oh, goodness. Well, we are on the eve of a huge night in Frederick, Halloween. Tomorrow, 6 to 8 is the trick-or-treat time. That is official. Don't ask questions. I've seen all these posts on social media asking, so when do we trick-or-treat? What day is it? What time is it? Come on, people. It is always Halloween night, 6 to 8 p.m.
It's never Halloween. What HOA are you in? It's always like Well, move it to Thursday at 11 o'clock a.m. I mean, dude, they screw with Halloween more than any other holiday there is.
Yeah, not me, not my neighborhood. I will always sit out there Halloween night, 6 to 8 p.m. No other day, no other time. That is it. That is it. That's official.
All right, yeah, just you and 3 Reese's monkeys.
We're all
That'll be
safe.
good.
Don't you worry about it. We're all safe.
Totally safe. Nothing to see here.
That's right. Well, last night, Randy and I went to check out Skeleton Street on West 2nd Street in Frederick. Got a chance to chat with 2 of the homeowners who started this whole trend, and I'm going to play that for you. Do you want to hang on till after, or you want to check back in?
No, I want to watch it because I missed it this morning because I was driving. But I'll just say these, first of all, these are 2 of the most perfect people. I mean, they're just great people. They're very, I mean, they're just very nice, very fun. And they've been giving back to the Frederick community on top of what they do for Skeleton Street. But just the joy and happiness. We were there on, Wednesday night, and there were like 30 people out there already watching.
Yeah. People have been checking this out every day since they got everything up, which I believe was about a week ago. But I'm going to show you the interview we did with Tracy and Michael from our own Skeleton Street here in Frederick. We're going to let this roll. I am inside one of the homes of Skeleton Street. We've got Tracy and Michael and Jameson. Hi, baby. This has been such a phenomenon, and I know you guys have been hard at work for 7 years.
Yes.
So tell me how this began, because you have a beautiful set of homes here off Baker Park, and how did you come up with this idea?
It really wasn't pre-planned. Michael does a beautiful Christmas display, and he and I have been friends since we actually walked in to look at our house. Michael came over and we immediately hit it off, and he's one of my best friends, and he's like a brother to me.
Yeah.
And they do a beautiful Christmas display. And so after seeing that the first year, I said, well, what do you do for Halloween? And he says, well, I'm always working on Halloween. He was director of behavioral health at Meritus. We're still there. And I always work. And I said, well, it's a Saturday this year. Come on, and he said, well, I don't have any Halloween decorations. And I was at Home Depot and I saw the pirate ship, and I took a picture and I sent it to him as a joke. And I said, well, if you get this, you'll have all of your holiday decorations in one. And I expected an eye roll emoji, and instead I got back, I love it. So as a second joke, I said, well, if you get one and we get one, we could have a pirate ship battle. And it came back all caps. That's a great idea. And I thought, what have I gotten myself into? And I went home and told my husband, I said, well, honey, what do you think? And he was in the Navy for 29 years. He commanded 3 submarines. So he's like, pirates, yeah. And it grew from 2 simple pirate ships and maybe 1 extra skeleton each into what it is today. We feed off of each other's energy. And
it really has expanded tremendously. I looked at pictures from the first year that we ever did this, and it's like, if you were to look at then and now, you're like, you've blown it into an amusement park.
Well, look, how fun. And I imagine the huge displays of is like 34th Street down in Baltimore during Christmas.
Right.
And I'm sure it started like this, right? Where it just kind of grew into this thing that now I know nobody who lives on this street could ever not decorate like this, I guess.
Everyone has just jumped in, and it's been so fun to see. And the house on the corner doesn't have anything up right now, but that's because he sets up Halloween Day, and he does something different every year. But no, it's really, really creative, cool. And it's different every year. So it's like the big reveal of what's Jason doing.
Okay.
So so we do pirates, but we change it up each year. Like Michael has added new props this year that now move.
Yeah.
And mine is I create little vignettes, little scenes. So I have these little 3-foot skeletons. So they're always doing something different, cavorting and wreaking havoc and little mischief here and there. So we change it up, and it's nice because we put a lot of time into it, and you think, do people really see? And I just had a couple walk by. They're like, oh, we came to see what you did different this year.
The joy you're bringing to thousands of people. And let me just tell you, hundreds of thousands on the internet. My brother posted a couple reels on my Good Morning Frederick page One I think has 150,000 views.
Wow.
One is inching up to 200,000 views.
Really?
So I'm telling you, yes, you guys are internet famous, or your
Oh my
houses are
goodness.
anyway.
Aw.
So you're bringing a lot of joy to people, and I had no idea. We're definitely going to make a stop here Halloween night. I didn't realize so many people came.
Yes.
You handed out candy to thousands.
Yes. This year I've made 1,325 treat bags, but we have extra because I know we'll go through it. Last year I made 1,200 and we kind of flew through it. So so there is backup. But I drew out 2 scenes from the front of his house and 2 scenes from the front of my house and used a archaic Japanese silkscreen machine and put them on there. And so we have it set up. It helps things move quickly.
Yeah.
We started it with COVID.
Mhm.
We put tables down in the front, and then we dress up as pirates. We kind of go
course you
all
do.
in.
And even Jameson dresses
And
up as a
even
pirate.
Jameson
Love it.
dresses up. So
I love it.
I
So
think one of the things that's, because this has become such a big event and everything, my whole thing is in regards to giving back to Frederick. So one of the ideas that I came up and I've been talking to Tracy about is regards to finding a charity so that people can come by, scan, and donate money to an organization such as the SPCA or Advocates for Homeless Families.
yes.
Any organization where we can give back, I think would be a phenomenal piece, because I'm still in awe in regards to how many people have actually come by and look at this night after night after night. And the joy that we see, people just smiling, laughing, and pointing at everything.
Yeah.
And saying
I mean,
it's
this
like
is like Vegas to me. Like we just were looking, and it's like, oh my gosh, we never noticed that. You could walk by here every day.
And that's
So-
what people have done.
Yeah.
They say they literally, and especially during COVID, I mean, that's what really kicked it into gear for us, was the response that we got from people saying, hey, thank you so much for doing this,
Yeah.
because we get out of the house, we
Yeah.
can safely social distance. We
Yeah.
come by literally every day to see what you guys have done differently. And then when you have that kind of response and you have people saying, you're bringing me joy during a difficult time, I mean, take my heart and rip it, definitely. And so that feeds it. But we've heard of other people who have done fundraising for their Halloween or Christmas decorations, like St. Jude's. It's a big one with the 12-foot skeleton. But both Michael and I are tied into certain organizations here in Frederick. For me, Women's Giving Circle. Both of our families involved with Advocates for Homeless.
We love that.
Obviously, he loves SPCA. So we might do that next year.
Yeah, I mean, again, I don't think anyone would blink twice to give back to something you guys feel passionate about, for you bringing them all this
Just
joy.
a direct link to that organization.
Exactly.
Right.
Yeah,
Nothing to do with us.
Exactly. And that's
It's
the biggest
just
thing that I
to
want people to
bring
understand.
awareness.
We're
Yeah,
not taking any of that.
no,
It goes to
absolutely
a
not.
charity.
Of
No,
course,
it's just
of
to bring
course.
awareness for causes that are
All
near
right.
to our
So
heart.
when does planning begin? Like November 1st, or are you?
We generally start around June or July with creating ideas. It's funny because there's times when we're like, I have an idea, but I'm not telling you until it gets closer to the big event.
Gotcha.
So it's a big surprise for both of us to
So
see what the
sometimes
other
we have
person.
some overlap,
Okay.
which is really funny because I'm like, oh, I'm going to do a guy who's walking a plank, walking the plank, and he got it up before I did. I'm like,
And I heard you actually built the tentacles from the how. That's fancy.
I take pride in regards to, I look at things and going, I would like to try that.
Yeah.
I don't think I'll be able to do it, but for the tentacles in itself, that is just chicken wire, pool noodles up inside of it in spray foam, and then I just formed it and then painted it.
I mean, you say that, and if I were to do the same thing, it wouldn't look anything like that. It's
Again,
beautiful.
I
phenomenal.
take challenges
Yeah.
and I try to meet it,
Love
and
it.
I'm happy with how things have actually turned out for it. So
Yeah.
each one of my props, and was like, okay, I did it again with something different and creative.
And it's fun because he sends me the process
Oh,
pictures,
yeah.
and it's really neat because we show each other what we're doing, and then we'll have little surprises for each other.
That's
So,
great.
like, oh, here's what I did. And he's like, oh, wow, that's great. And I'm like, oh, Michael, that's fabulous.
So let
but
me
we start
ask,
far
the
in
first year, was it just the 2 houses?
Yes.
Mhm.
And then eventually your neighbors down
Yes.
the way joined in?
Mhm.
Yeah.
That's really
Yeah.
great. That's
It's really
great.
blown up and expanded, and I like the fact. I wish that everyone would do a pirate theme, but seeing the different aspects of what they do. I mean, the ski people down on the very end,
And the disco party.
the disco
fun.
party right next door.
Yeah.
So everyone's got their own little taste on it.
Yeah.
Across the street, you have Lori and Darius,
Yes.
whose place they've done completely Surrounded
So
in regards
cute.
to the house,
Okay.
the witches and the circle and everything.
Because it looks like
Oh.
it's such a neat the house itself looks like a Halloween decoration. The
Yeah.
architecture is phenomenal. So
Okay.
they built off of that.
Mhm.
Oh, nice.
And it's neat, but it's like every single house. And on Halloween night, you've got one of the houses down the street. They have an exterminator, and he'll be blowing out the what looks like the pesticide and all the spiders. And so
Oh,
every house has its
wow.
own special element, and they really come to life more so on Halloween.
That's really great.
Halloween itself, I'm just amazed with how many people we handed out. What,
It was
2,000?
2,000 last year. Because I knew how many pieces were in the bag. So once I went through all the bags I made, and then I
Yeah.
had the giant Costco size bags,
Yeah.
I was like, oh my goodness gracious. So, and there is a level of uncomfortable guilt
Yeah.
because there are other people in the neighborhood. We
Yeah.
didn't expect it to get this big,
Yeah.
but everybody's response has been really wonderful. I
Yeah.
was concerned
Mhm.
about that, but
Yeah.
because we didn't plan this, we just wanted to make people smile.
Yeah,
You know,
no, I think it's
but-
great, and it's happened organically, and that's
Yes.
really when the magic happens.
Yeah.
Now, let me just ask you: are you guys from this area originally? Where did you?
I am from Williamsport, Maryland, so it's
Okay,
about
not far.
30
Yeah,
minutes
yeah.
from here. Not that far at all.
Right,
Washington County.
Yeah,
Yep.
yeah. And you?
I was actually born in Japan. I'm from a Navy family, and
Okay.
then married a naval
You made-
officer, and yeah, so made in Japan, I guess. And then my husband and I have moved 18 times. And when it came time to settle down for his current job, we were looking in Frederick area, came upon this area, and immediately it felt like home. I came from a small
Yeah.
town, and I'm like, okay, this is it. And then I met him, and it was
It's
like,
like,
okay,
yeah, you knew it.
basically we're family, So
Yeah.
it's nice having one of your best friends right next door,
That is
especially somebody who's a
amazing.
nut like you. So
Yeah,
Yeah.
love it. Yeah.
Halloween nut.
Well, we're so happy you settled on Frederick, both of you.
Well, thank you.
We're so grateful you guys have just taken this and run with it and been such great sports, allowing thousands of people to be entertained by your imagination.
Well, thank
And we
you.
look forward to seeing what happens next year.
Yeah, well,
Can't
I actually have the scenes planned for the next 3 years.
Do you really?
I do. And I do have to give a quick shout out to my husband, excuse me,
That's okay.
because, and that's him calling, probably wondering where I am. He's the one who figures out the engineerings for some of my crazy ideas.
Oh,
Of like, honey, I
excellent.
want 2 pirates battling from the second story of each of the houses. And
Yeah.
there you go. And
Yeah.
then he makes it happen. So
That's amazing. That's
He's a
so
big
great. Now, when do the decorations come down?
I will probably have everything down by next weekend.
Okay, so you have a couple of days after Halloween at least to see.
we start
your
tear down sometimes Halloween night.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, we start
Yeah.
tear down sometimes Halloween night, but we
Okay.
might leave it up an extra day. We'll have to see how the
Okay.
schedule is.
All right, well, get out here Halloween night. We're on Skeleton Street. It's really West Second Street.
West Second
West
Street.
West
Second,
Second
West
Street.
Second College. Yeah.
Yeah, right at college, right near the tennis courts. You can't miss it. We drove up. This is Wednesday, and there's already lines of people checking things out, so you can come as well. And want to thank Tracy and Michael for their ingenuity and imagination. Thank you guys so much.
Thank you.
Appreciate it very much.
Oh, wow. How amazing. Oh, wait, I got you muted. Wait.
Oh,
Okay, go
yeah.
ahead.
All right, we're back.
We're
Yeah, no, they're
You're
just
back.
they're such good people, and I love the way I can't believe she got 3 years. Well, actually, I can believe it now that I met her. I
Yeah.
don't know. They're just awesome people, and they're just very gracious, and it was really cool to meet them.
Yeah, it was. It was really a lot of fun. Tomorrow is going to be craziness down on West 2nd Street. But I tell you, get down there and see it all in action. We're going to ride by because I want to see that last house. I want to see what they've done to get things ready for Halloween. And what we saw, maybe a little hint of what they might be doing when we were there last night. But we'll see if that is true or not.
Yeah, I feel bad because I had a reel about, look at this guy in the end. He's not doing anything. And then that got a lot of traction.
Yeah, people want you to put up an apology once you see what comes to be.
Well, I will do it his own reel for the last house,
Yeah.
so everybody can see the big reveal. But yeah, pretty cool.
Yeah, very, very cool. All right, well, we're going to skip out of here a little early. I want you to focus on driving, get home safe, And we're going to be back tomorrow night to wrap up the week. Your Halloween evening will be live from Studio 401. And if you come by and trick or treat while we're live, not only will you get some treats, but you might get some extra special treats as well. We'll be looking for you tomorrow. And tomorrow morning, of course, Good Morning Frederick, 9 a.m., streaming live on our Everything Frederick Live YouTube channel. Make sure you subscribe, and then you're never going to miss another show.
Never miss another show. That's how you do it.
That is how you do it. All right. I will see you when you get home, and we will see you guys tomorrow on Live from Studio 401. See you guys later.